Hello, my name is Mark Riley. I just want to offer a quick disclaimer. I am at my parents' house right now, and the family cat is going a little bit nuts. So if there's any weird sounds in the background, that's probably what that is. So I grew up in San Diego, more accurately around the El Cajon La Mesa area, kind of where the 8 runs into the 125. That's what I tell people that live a little bit west of me. I went to a Catholic school from 1st to 8th grade, kind of against my wishes. That wasn't the most pleasant experience for me. Um, and but fortunately, I was provided various outlets for things. In 2nd grade, I started learning how to play piano. In 8th grade, no, actually, it was in 7th grade that my parents finally let me take drum lessons. Um, let's see. I'm a little scatterbrained when talking about myself. You'll see that out. You'll find that out either now or in 30 seconds. Um, I have 3 siblings: an older sister, a younger brother, and a younger sister. My younger brother's autistic, so that's been interesting, kind of learning to deal with that as I've been growing up. Um, I have a real fondness of music. I was in band and drumline and jazz band all throughout high school. Um, I spent 2 years at Grossmont College and found a love for audio recording, got into DJing, started rapping, actually probably as early as my freshman year of high school and continued doing that. Um, and I went to school at Chico State. I was there for 5 years and got 3 bachelor's degrees because I couldn't decide what I wanted to major in, and so I just kept adding degrees. I have a bachelor's degree in audio recording, music business, and music composition. I have, if I was to talk about my professional experience without my resume in front of me, I try to remember. Let's see. I've worked for 4 different radio stations, one of them being Z90 here in San Diego. I did sales there. That was fun. I've worked for a couple different audio live sound companies. I've done live sound independently for weddings and for churches. I've done studio work, meaning that I've been recording bands and things like that in studios. And I'm leaving out a whole bunch for the sake of being concise. In 2009, I graduated college and thought I was going to go to Los Angeles and start working at a recording studio. That's what I had signed a hire form for. But just due to a whole bunch of miscommunication and half-truths and stuff, that opportunity got taken away from me. So I came back to San Diego, which I was not looking forward to, not planning to do. I spent about 2 years there trying to figure out what I wanted to do with my life. I was unemployed, and no one really wanted to look at my resume or my demo because in the world of music, it really matters who your connections are, and I have no connections here in San Diego. So my parents kind of got me set up with a tutoring gig because my nieces needed help in English and math, and I believe that was when they were in about 3rd, 4th grade. So I started doing that. My parents paid me kind of an allowance, which was a little embarrassing. I wanted to kind of be making a name for myself and making money that way. But I went ahead and did that, did some music part-time here and there, but nothing really steady, nothing really concise. And so I believe it was 2012 I got hired at Grossmont College as a math tutor. I still work there. It's a drop-in tutoring center, so I spend about 5-10 minutes with a kid and then help them with whatever they're working on and then move on to a new student. So in any given day, I can do anything from pre-algebra all the way through linear algebra and differential equations. So that kind of keeps me on my toes and my math game kind of sharp. I spent about 3.5 years, I'm trying to remember exactly when, also tutoring at San Diego Christian College. That was interesting because it was a much smaller school and private college. So I was there, and yeah, it was good. It was interesting, kind of working on having my own mini classroom because I was the only math tutor at San Diego Christian. So I was able to kind of decide how I wanted to do things. Grossmont College is a great place, but I have an actual boss and I have coworkers, and so I have to make sure that I'm following a standard set by somebody else. Which I suppose I'm going to have to do that in the classroom anyways, but I won't be as micromanaged. Let's see. I listed down everything that I'm supposed to be talking about. I'm currently placed at La Mesa Arts Academy, or I've been told it's called LMAC. I am student teaching 8th grade mathematics. Right now they're kind of covering pre-algebra and sort of walking into algebra. So that's been kind of exciting because one, I don't normally get to spend that long with a single student. And so now I get to spend like 55 minutes with a single group of students. So that's kind of exciting. And also it just kind of slows me down a little bit and helps me focus on kind of deeper learning ideas. About why I feel like I kind of already stated like why I got into teaching. Honestly, when I was in the orientation a year ago, I was kind of only there for the paycheck. I feel like that's not what I'm supposed to say, and I don't like that. But I definitely see teaching growing on me. And my hope is that I will get students where I'm able to kind of impact their lives beyond just simple mathematics and teaching them, order of operations and things like that, that I'm also able to maybe share some of the life experience that I have.